Yo, welcome back to the last second dose. Where we doing the most? It's your boy Rad out here in Rip City, Portland, Oregon, repping them Detroit Lions. You get it, us first, everybody. And you know. But hey, I got the guy over there playing his cello, saying hello, Mr. Light Skin, aka Young Simba, Dosa Dion. What's happening, Brody?
What's happening? What's happening, Rad? I know. I thought I was gonna get a little solo in there. I was warming up, but it's all good.
It's your time to shine. Let me hear it.
Y'all hear that?
Hey, that sounds good. Yeah,
that's what we do, man. That's what we do. How we doing, Rad?
Look at that little itty bitty baby guitar. What's happening? Shout out to the chat. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Chat, what's happening? I'm good, man. You know, our guy got one. Let me.
One of them things.
What you got on? Oh, what you got?
That's what we doing.
9
matching.
Oh, that 9.
Got the color rush, and you wearing it backwards, Rad.
You already know.
I see it. It's like the flip side. Get it? Because, Rad, what? this was great. This. You know what I'm gonna say? This is what I was thinking of. This is the best Super Bowl I've ever seen.
Best Super Bowl ever seen?
As a whole, this was the best Super Bowl I've ever watched. This is the most enjoyment I've gotten out of any Super Bowl I've ever seen. I don't know about you. Maybe it was a Super Bowl, you're like, oh, that one. But this was it. This was it from the game, everything building up, where it was. We talked about it. I never talked about a Super Bowl before this. They're talking about the halftime show is my favorite halftime show. So it all came together. It was beautiful.
It was a good Super Bowl. This was the best halftime show ever. Yes.
Yep.
I can't say if it was like the best Super Bowl ever. Like I was happy that that 9 got one. You know, but it was a good Super Bowl. I can't quite say it. I don't know if it was the best.
What's your favorite Super Bowl you've watched?
I don't know that Brady and Atlanta one was good. Patriots in Atlanta. I'm sorry, I said Brady in Atlanta. That comeback was stupendous. I mean, Brady's had some good Super Bowls. This was a good one because Stafford got his ring.
Yep, he did.
The one from the Super Bowl from 1980 when the Detroit Lions was in the Super Bowl. That was a good one.
Wait, what? Hold up. What are we talking about? Hold up.
The Lions ain't been in no Super Bowl, man.
Are you talking about that playoff game we was in that one time? Oh my goodness, man. It's all good though. Yeah, no, this was great though. It was a great Super Bowl. And now we got this topic out of it. We were talking about Stafford in the Hall of Fame. I feel like it's pretty easy, and I'm gonna throw some stuff out there that'll make the answer pretty clear and obvious whether or not he's a Hall of Fame.
Throw it.
What else we talking about today, Rad? Let the people know, man.
We gonna talk Matt Stafford. Did the Lions waste him? We're gonna talk Stafford Hall of Fame. We're gonna talk our ish. We don't know what it is. You know how we get to popping with some random. And then we also gonna rank these QB tiers because we got going on the last episode where we got to talking QB tiers. And somebody said, I don't know who it was on the show, but somebody said Jared Goff was great.
Whoa, that's not what I said. Now you're taking the words out of context, right?
Wait. First, okay. You said he was top 8.
No, I didn't. No, I didn't. I did not. No, this is what I said. We were talking about Kyler Murray, and you said Kyler Murray's top 8. I said he's not top 8. So you rattled off quarterback. We'll see. We'll get to this list. You started rattling off quarterbacks, and I'm like going through it. I'm like, hold up. You see, there's not that many good quarterbacks. I'm like, Goff might be top 10. And then I got to hear all the. I felt all the. Y'all were coming at me. You were waiting for this. So I'm glad we get to do this on this show. I'm excited.
Goff is not top 10.
All I said is he might be just looking at how he played last year, but we'll get to the tier list.
Okay.
We'll see how it plays out. We'll look at me and Rad's. You guys are saying, hey, I don't think it's crazy. You're about to see it. Pitt versus Arizona was good.
Okay.
That was a good one. That was a good one.
Which one?
Pitt versus Arizona was awesome. Yeah,
that was a good one. That was a very good one.
Beautiful.
That was a good one, yes.
Yeah, the Giants beating the Patriots. That's a good one.
I didn't when they ended the undefeated season. No, I didn't like that. I didn't like that the Giants won that. I wanted the Patriots to go. I wanted. Oh yeah, I wanted them to go undefeated all the way through.
Why?
Because that would have just been beautiful. Nobody's went like a true undefeated.
Didn't the Dolphins go all the way through?
Yeah, but that was
Or was
before
it
our
just
time.
the-
Like, you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? Like, we weren't
I
even
feel it.
born.
So they're leaving the door open for us to do it. That's what's happening here.
The Lions,
We gotta have a chance to make history. No one's done it yet.
right? I would 100% agree with that.
Well, actually, now it would be 20 games. You'd be 20-0. That'd be tough.
We can do it. I believe in us with this regime. Our quarterback, who's great, so someone says.
I didn't say that. What is this coming from? I didn't say he's great. I said he might be top 10. But you'll see my tier list may not even reflect that after really deep diving into it. But I think we should start with this Super Bowl, right? Let's start there. And then we'll get to the quarterback stuff. It's the Hungry Panda. He's not our quarterback anymore. You know, first this was Rad's idea, but I think it's a great idea. You know, this is what we wanted it to happen.
It's my idea. It wasn't collective. Like, we didn't come together on this idea.
No, I think it's a great idea. I heard it and I was like, let's do it. Let's wear the Stafford.
This was Rad's idea. It was. I'll take all. Yep, it was my idea. I want to talk Stafford one more time. This is it.
Absolutely.
Let's let the folks know after today we're done.
I like it. I mean, I'm not gonna say that because we might come back to it for some reason, but
you're right.
We're pretty much, you know, like
I was gonna close the book.
It kind of feels like closing the book on it. You know, we were rooting for him to go do it for Detroit, and I know all the players were. Not really for Detroit, but as much as doing it for our fans. I wouldn't say doing it for Detroit because they should be like, "What are we doing?" But more the Lions fans doing it for those guys.
Okay. I could agree with that.
So this was a good one. This was so awesome to see him win it. I was so pumped for him. And now these guys made Super Bowls with Aaron Rodgers. And now this Hall of Fame talk's coming into play. Mm-hmm. Hold up, Brad. Is he a Hall of Famer? Chat. Is Stafford now a Hall of Famer after what he just did? Brad, you want me to throw up some stats and then we'll start with you?
Go. Let's go. Throw them stats up. Throw them stats up. Because I already know what I feel, but throw them stats up.
Okay. Let me show you what I got. I got a couple things. I got a trivia little thing I want to throw in here too, though, because here we go. Let me present this. Hopefully it stays up on the screen. Sometimes we struggling with this.
You ready?
Yeah. Let me know if that stays up while we go through this. No, okay.
Nice. Talk us through it.
All right, let's go through this real quick. So we know about the numbers. We've all known about the numbers that Stafford's put up. We knew when he left, he had numbers. He had Super Bowl. I mean, he had Hall of Fame numbers. I heard you say it on one of your shows over here with Last Second Sports.
He does.
Go ahead. Brad, let him know. You see the numbers like I do. Fastest quarterback to 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 35,000, 40K, 45K. He's about to hit 50K. I was thinking through this because I know different quarterback eras and like there's a lot more passing now. But to think about in his era, in his time, he did it the best. You know, like, yeah, there's different eras to it, but during his era, he was the fastest of all these milestones. So you still got to give him the credit for it.
Love it.
3,000 completions, fastest quarterback to get to that. We know about all the comebacks he had. He's had the most comebacks since 2009, fifth most comebacks all time already, 12th in pass yards all time, 12th in touchdowns all time, 11th in completions all time. He's also 12th in attempts all time. But the one that sticks out to me is the 4th in pass yards per game all time. That's above Rodgers. That's above Tom Brady. 4th all time. That's crazy. And then this one, because this is usually the pushback. He throws a lot of interceptions. But what really matters is that ratio. I mean, first off, not every interception is created equal, right? I mean, the last game, both those interceptions, the first one, I get the decision to throw it into the end zone. It literally was better than a punt.
Like a punt. It was a punt.
Right. Especially after the flag, they got at the 10-yard line. And then the other one was right off the guy's hands. But still.
That's on the receiver.
Definitely. Still, you look at the touchdown interception ratio. These are all Hall of Fame quarterbacks that he has a better touchdown to interception ratio than. And I didn't even go through all of them. I just went through some of the big names. Elway, Favre, Marino, Troy Aikman, Kurt Warner, Warren Moon, Joe Namath, Bobby Lane had to throw them in there. Terry Bradshaw, Johnny Unitas, Joe Montana. You could keep going, man. You probably could keep going. So I put the 3 dots in there. So that's what I wanted to just showcase. We know he's got the numbers, Rad. Any thoughts?
I mean, I love it. I'm happy he got that ring because, yes, Stafford is a Hall of Fame quarterback now.
He is.
I don't know if it's first ballot, but he's getting in for sure.
So can you explain
100%.
that a little bit? Because I don't completely understand. Is it like 2 ballots or what is it? Like how does
like
that
first
work?
ballot is like when your first year eligible.
Okay.
Boom, you're in. Like Megatron, Calvin Johnson.
He wasn't in first
ballot.
Oh, he was?
Like first time he got put up for nomination, he got in.
Okay,
so,
I see it. I get it.
I don't think he probably will be first ballot. Not unless he somehow gets another ring, but I'm not even like hoping that happens again. At this point, I wanted Stafford to get his ring because I've been preaching for 12 years that I think he's a Super Bowl caliber quarterback, and it just made me look right because I'm being a Lions fan, we're gonna get a bunch of hate and all this. So from my circle, my friends and family, everybody hated Stafford, or they didn't hate Stafford, they just didn't think he was who we thought he was, which is a Super Bowl caliber quarterback.
Right.
And so I'm happy for the guy. Like, we've been saying it for the past year since we've been doing shows together. Like, we kind of want him, like, because the Rams is a talented team. So go out and get your Super Bowl this year, even though it's hurting our Lions. It messed up our draft. But next year, bro, the Rams could go 0-17. 100%. But to get back on track, yes, he is a Hall of Fame quarterback, especially when you show numbers like that. The fastest to 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50.
There you go. I see what you did there. You auctioneer. You an auctioneer. That's what you're doing.
You know what I'm saying? Okay. So he gotta be, man. He's one of the greatest arm talents to ever play the game. Like, we can already say that. And then you put up these stats. I would actually go out and say he's probably like a top 5 arm talent of all time. Like, just pure arm talent. He's top 5. We agree or disagree on that?
Absolutely. From what I've seen, I haven't seen everybody play, but from what I've seen, for sure.
Well, since you've been alive, would you say he's a top 5?
No question. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So, yeah, I think he's a Hall of Famer. Chat, is he Hall of Fame?
Chat's saying some funny stuff. I Hungry Panda.
What did Panda saying? Oh God, Panda's in the middle. Shout out to Panda 9 Drinks. Shout out to the chat. Bud Joe tapped in. Okay, Bud Joe say yes.
He said, "Well, this is embarrassing." Who wants to tell Radish backwards? Hey, I told him when we came in here, but I get it. Style. That's style.
I like my jersey backwards.
Yeah, you're the flip side. That's what it is, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alternate jersey backwards. Oh.
I like that. That color is clean though. I'm not mad at the color. Now I want to do something, Brad.
Shout out to Bay Area ballers.
This would be kind of funny. So
go ahead.
I thought, because I from what I've seen again, I thought, and you can dive in numbers too. I thought this was one of the best quarterback like playoff runs we've probably ever seen, to be honest, at least that I've ever seen. And it's not even being biased, just because if you look at every game, the situation, like they did everything they could to blow the Buccaneers game. He makes the big throw to beat Brady. 49ers down 10. They come back. McVay's never come back down 10, win the game. And then, of course, this one, the final drive, you need a touchdown because your guy can't make an extra point. So you need a touchdown. Of course, he does what he does on the biggest stage. And then, they blew out the Cardinals. But I thought overall this was one of the best playoff runs. And I thought what would be interesting is doing like a little trivia thing. So I want to put up these 3 stat lines.
Oh, this trivia for me, the chat, everybody. Everybody. Trivia section, y'all.
Three stat lines from 3 quarterback playoffs runs. These were
this year?
Were all nope, not this year. Because these are like all Super Bowl runs, all 4-0 runs. And I just wanted to see, because there's 3 quarterbacks here. All right. First off, the 3 quarterbacks are Aaron Rodgers in his Super Bowl run.
Oh, okay. Okay.
What are you doing?
Oh, no, you're answering my question. Okay. I didn't know if this is the past decade, but go ahead, continue.
It's in the past decade, I would say. It's 2010, and then you have Tom Brady's Tampa Bay Super Bowl run, and then you also have Matthew Stafford's Super Bowl run in there. Now, can you tell me which one is which? Right? Do you think you can tell me which one is which?
So Aaron Rodgers, Brady, and AR-12.
Yes. Aaron Rodgers.
Stafford.
Aaron Rodgers, Brady, Stafford. Yeah.
Stafford is the middle one. Aaron Rodgers is the top one. Wait. Aaron Rodgers is the bottom one. No, hold on.
I don't know Stafford's, if you know about that first one. I'm just going to help you out, though. I don't even know.
So Stafford's the second one.
I don't know.
And then, wait a minute. Hold on. Let me.
Stafford. What do we think, man? What do we think?
Stafford's the first one. The second one is Rodgers, and the third one's Brady. Stafford, Rodgers, Brady.
Okay.
Chat, what y'all think?
Stafford,
Rodgers, Brady. Oh, hold on. Hold on. I like this. I like this. Hold on. Stafford, Rodgers, Brady. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that. Stafford, Rodgers, Brady.
That's final answer. So Stafford's first.
Stafford's first.
Okay.
Rodgers is second, and Brady is third.
All right. You mean
hold on.
He said Rad struggling.
Hey, shout out to Bay Area. He a Niners fan. Appreciate you tapping in. Nah, Stafford's not coming back. Okay, wait. Struggling City. Low key. I'm with it though. I like it. Stafford, Rodgers, Brady.
I think just the fact that we can put these numbers up and you don't really know who they are kind of tells you all you need to know about how he played in the playoffs.
I think I'm right. Just going to show everybody I'm right.
You are not right.
Sure.
Not right. The first one is Aaron Rodgers. The second one's Matthew Stafford, and the third one is Tom Brady.
I was on point until I was looking at the
I didn't think you changed it though. I was trying to mess with you.
Oh man, I had it. I should have went with my gut.
You should have. You was on it.
I had it.
You did.
I had it
right on the money. I had to try to throw you off somehow. I was like,
I'm so mad at myself. You're tripping. I am.
It's all good. It was actually pretty good. But it just shows you kind of like the numbers in comparison. Like this is the only thing we needed for Matthew Stafford was for him to just have some kind of success in the playoffs. And this is one of the best quarterback playoff runs, I feel like. I mean, the 3 interceptions, right? I mean, 2 of those. And by the way, Rad, for everybody that watched the game, I'm sure everybody did watch the game. I don't know about you. I thought Stafford would make more mistakes, honestly, than he did in that game. Like, I thought he would force things more. He was taking, like, everything they were giving. And
You're right.
Forcing passes. That surprised me. He actually played better than I thought he was going to play.
I seen a couple check downs, little dump outs. He seemed very composed.
He did. He seemed very comfortable in there.
Very composed. Like, he's been ready for this moment. It's just that Detroit they low-key wasted Stafford.
Oh, we're about to get to that. We got to get to that. But just a couple more things just to add on to it.
Go ahead. Add on.
This was the worst run game in Super Bowl winning history. All right. They averaged, I think, 1.8 yards per carry. So it was back to, Stafford's where he came from, no run game. And then you look at the receivers. Once they lost Odell, I thought the game completely changed.
Right. I would agree.
Sporadic, that dude, like we knew he couldn't catch when he dropped that wide open touchdown. Then, of course, he led to the interception. And then Van Jefferson could not get open at all. And Stafford said after the game they went heavy man coverage, and they were probably just doubling up Cooper Kupp.
Right.
No one else could get open one-on-one. But, of course, I like it, though, when you need it most. That was the longest drive they've had the entire season. Longest drive. And they just went Kupp. You knew it was coming. You couldn't do anything about it, and they just kept throwing it. So I thought it was just crazy awesome Super Bowl. And, yeah, he's definitely a Hall of Famer after that because he already had the numbers, and now he's got a Super Bowl. So it's no question. No question.
Are you locking that in?
Locking that in. It's not, and I don't even think it's close. Like, I feel like he's one of the top Hall of Fame quarterbacks that will go in. Like, I mean, if you seriously think about it, like, what if this guy was in LA or with McVay for 4 years? Like, what could we have seen? He was just in Detroit. It's like, and he did everything he could numbers wise. He's blowing guys out of the water statistically. So it's not even like close. I think that he's a Hall of Fame quarterback after what he did. To do 1 year removed and go win a Super Bowl, that doesn't happen. There's only 3 quarterbacks that have done that, and he's one of them.
Do you know the other 2? Trivia.
Don't know the other 2, actually. Tom Brady's got to be one. I don't know the other one, though. Do you know the other one?
I do not.
Oh. I kind of let me down there. I thought you had it go.
I do not know the other quarterback. Joe Montana.
Joe Montana did?
No.
That don't sound right.
No, he didn't. I know he did some special things with the Chiefs, but let's get it.
Yeah, Hungry Panda said it. I didn't think Burrow played that great either. I thought their playing calling was trash. Can we just hit that real quick? I don't know about you, but why did they keep throwing the ball? They were up by 4.
They should have kept running Mixon.
What were they doing? They couldn't stop Mixon. They just kept throwing, and he kept getting sacked. I'm not going to blame all Burrow because, of course, it's all pass rush. That's all everybody's going to talk about. But he was not finding anywhere to go with the football when there was pressure. Like, when there was pressure, he would just throw it. And it was like, yeah, he's probably not open. He never found the open guy. The 4th down, didn't find the open guy. He threw right in double coverage, in the first drive of the game. Like, he didn't look like he knew where guys were going to be. open wise, and the play calling was terrible to me. I don't know why they kept throwing the football. It's like, man, just run it. They can't stop it. You're up 4, run the clock out. They don't have Odell, so they're struggling to move the ball, and they just kept throwing it, Rad.
I would have kept pounding with Mixon. Mixon was gashing them boys. I don't know why that's terrible play calling, like you just tapped on, but it's
man.
The Rams have a top tier pass rush, and these. Right. I get that Von Miller's a little old, but at the end of the day, he's still Von Miller. He shows up in big moments. Aaron Donald's gonna show up in big moments. Big A-Shawn Robinson was doing his thing too, though. Hold on now. We gotta give A-Shawn some love. We gotta give Big A-Shawn, because I liked him when he was on our team too. I did like A-Shawn Robinson. I'd take him back actually. It was just terrible play calling. I would have just kept ground and pounded. I'd have kept feeding Mixon, subbing P. Ron when he got tired, and we're just gonna run the ball and then we're gonna hit you with some play action here and there. Because this pass rush, they didn't figure it out in the second half. They started overloading one side to get Aaron Donald more one-on-one matchups. And Aaron Donald's such a G. He just kept hitting him with the same jump-through pass rush move that he learned from Robert Quinn. I don't know if you ever seen that. He actually told him he stole Robert Quinn's. Oh. Yeah, he stole Robert Quinn's. It's like his jump. Like, he jumps through the offensive lineman and slaps his hand at the same time. He said, shout out to Robert Quinn because he stole his move. And he just kept hitting the offensive lineman with that. And it kept working. I mean, Aaron Donald is just, I think he may go down as like one of the greatest. He's going to go down as one of the greatest, but he could be the greatest defensive player to ever play the game.
See, that'd be a question for you because I haven't seen all those old heads that they say are the guy.
Like LT, I've seen a little bit of Lawrence Taylor, but I was young. A lot of people probably don't remember Derek Thomas from like the Kansas City Chiefs. He was like, I want to say he was like the first Von Miller, like Derek Thomas for the Chiefs, but he passed away at a very young age. He was a savage off the edge. Reggie White was a savage. But Aaron Donald, he's just, I don't know, man. He's different. He's so quick in his strength and his hands. He's just active. Like, man, he's just super active, bro. He's just super active. I mean, like Ray Lewis was dope. I feel like Palomalu was dope. I mean, you've seen these guys. Ed Reed was dope. Sean Taylor was on, like, if he wouldn't have passed away, he would have been dope also. But Aaron Donald is that guy. Hold on. Hey, Rad and Dion, would you take Stafford back? Dose, would you take Stafford back?
Right. What kind of question? I don't even know how to answer that question.
I would need to know, like, what
would he come back? He ain't coming back.
First off, and what would it cost us? Like, that's what I want to know. Like, what would it cost? Like a second round pick? Yeah, I'll take Stafford back for a second. For sure. For sure. But let's hit it. Did the Lions waste Matthew Stafford's career?
You want to hit it first? You want me to hit it, Rand?
You.
All right.
Because I'm already know. I feel like.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we all kind of know. But I was thinking about this last night. Like, and it's like, I don't even want to like it's simple. They clearly wasted the dude's career. Like, it's not even, they clearly wasted the guy's career with Detroit. And I think what we've talked about, like, what you can learn from this and things like that. But I think this is like the Lions, they got to look at this. They have to fix things. And I don't even want to blame the head coach or the players or the injuries or all these things that have happened these past few years, or not even the past few years, like forever. But from when I've started watching the Lions, like, I don't even want to blame those things. I just want to blame the very top. I think that's what it just comes down to when I was really digging into it. It's the tops, because they really got one job if you think about it. You know, the ownership has one job. You find the right head coach and GM, and that's it. You find those guys, not only the right guy, but also find the guy that you're going to believe in and give time to. That's where I think we failed over and over. And I actually was I think there was a little bit of a mess up when was William Clay Ford passed away. And then we had Martha Ford take over. But when Martha Ford took over, because we weren't we were in a terrible direction. That was, Caldwell. And then Martha Ford takes over. And then she fires everybody like a year into it. And that's when we, tear down everything at 1-7. But then she hires Bob Quinn when she tears it down, because, of course, she was recommended to hire that guy. That's what I would point to. Is it does come down to the top, and they've absolutely wasted the guy's career. But there's optimism, right? There's optimism. This is the best. This last year was the best run game that we've ever seen, that I've ever seen statistically. This is the best run game that we've had if Matthew Stafford would have been here. And it wasn't great, but it was the best one, man. There was actually going in a direction. And that's what I would blame. I would just straight up at the top's inability to find the right people to go forward with it and then stick to those people, going out and making a decision who I want to hire, meeting with them. Like Sheila Ford's got really one job, just hire those people. You know, she can be involved in stuff, but she just got to hire the right people and then give them the opportunity. That's where I would say we failed at the very top. And you know what I was thinking of, Red? All these mainstream sports shows, I would love for like the ESPNs, the Fox Sports ones, to have everybody just line up from all these shows, like get in a big line, you know, like the Us movie, and all of them just sit there and say, I was wrong. They should stand there and say, I was wrong. They should. No one will do it, but I don't want to hear Colin Cowherd or any of these dudes talk about, Stafford had a good playoff. I don't care. Every single one of you were wrong. Every single one of you were wrong, because what happens is, I believe, is that all these big networks, they don't research anything. They don't dive into anything.
Right.
They are headlines. They're headlines. So who do they follow? They follow winning teams. They follow America's team. You know, the teams that are going to bring talk. So when Stafford was here through this entire time, they knew absolutely nothing about the guy. They didn't know what he's done. All they knew was that Detroit didn't win, so they didn't follow him whatsoever.
Right.
Lions beat Patriots. What'd they say? They didn't say nothing about what the Lions did. It was all about how the Patriots lost the game. I think we talked about that one together or something like that. Something when that happened. But they should all line up and do that. Just say I was wrong. And I think we're even seeing it this past year, how fast that can happen. Because, Brad, I think about this past season, right? These are the same guys that are going to tell me that Jimmy Garoppolo is a valuable quarterback to teams. He's not. No one's Jimmy Garoppolo.
He's buns.
The players, well, he's a winner.
Right.
No, he's a winner. When Trey Lance gets in there and start winning, Trey Lance is going to be a winner too. Like, no, it has nothing to do with Jimmy Garoppolo. No one really wants Jimmy Garoppolo. You bring in Jimmy Garoppolo if you have no idea what you're doing, you don't have a quarterback. That's the last resort. No one thinks Jimmy Garoppolo is their guy going forward. There's no value there. There's a reason the Rams gave up what they gave up. And everybody came out and said the Lions won this trade. And I still think we definitely could have won this thing. But the Rams went and won a Super Bowl. So they did it. They did what they
won. They 100%. They won that trade.
They did what they had to do. And there's a reason he gave up what he gave up, because he dove into it like these networks don't dive into. And I even thought about it. This happened to us last year, Red. Just think about what the narrative was and even what it is. Anytime they bring up the Lions at all after last year, what do they say? They'll talk about the quarterback because he's a quarterback. And they'll say Jared Goff clearly can't, he can't, run a team. He can't
take a team over the top.
That's all they'll say. They said the same thing about Matthew Stafford. That's all they're going to dive into when they come to this. And think about where we were when we hit bye week, Red. What was all the talk when we hit bye week? It was all just bashing Goff,
Jared Goff is buns and buns.
Like, man, just give it a second. Just wait till we get a couple things back. And it's like that's what I feel like all these mainstream sports need to do. They just need to stand there and say I was wrong and leave it at that. Then I can actually go back to listen to him, because I can't. It's dumb. You guys are just following headlines. You'll talk about Stafford now because he's winning. All of a sudden now he's a Hall of Fame quarterback. He's the same dude. He threw 17 interceptions. 17. Not every interception is created equal. Joe Burrow threw 14 interceptions, man. I just had to throw that out there, man. I think it's.
I love it. You went on a dose of. I love it.
Brad? What do you think?
I want to know. You would line them all up and throw rocks at them?
I wouldn't throw rocks at them.
I just want to know if you would throw rocks.
If it's like maybe stones. Like a little, like I would throw like food
bricks.
I don't think I would throw bread. I'm not trying to like hurt somebody.
Oh,
but you want to send a message. Throw some food at them, make them sit in the food all day while they're doing their show. It's crazy, man. It's crazy, and this is what stirs everything: is these people that put out this trash information. I just want to make that straight.
I love it. Preach.
They stir everything, man.
Preach. No, really though. To piggyback off of you, like it was really up top. Ownership.
Absolutely.
They never gave. I mean, they didn't give anything a chance. I felt like the Caldwell era, we were moving in the right direction, and they wanted to flip the script because we kept going 9-7 and we getting put out in wild cards. But to be honest, the Dallas game, we really should have won that football game. I believe that was our chance to get our playoff win of this little era. And Stafford, I don't feel like his arm can really carry you. Like he never had a run game. Even yesterday, they had no run game. Stafford arm and good play calling and a good defense got them that championship. So They didn't build it right. Stafford's always had good receiving cores, no run game. One part of his career with us, he didn't have an offensive line. Let's be real. Stafford was getting sacked and getting hit. And they start to do it towards the end there in that Bob Quinn era where the offensive line got better here and there. But we truly never had like we had a top tier defense. I think it was 1 year. It was 1 year where we had like a top tier. We had like a top tier defense. Like defense wins championships at the end of the day. That's what I feel like. And offense sells tickets. So we did it all wrong. They've definitely wasted his career. We should have built a defense and kept a good defense around him. He's always had receivers. And if we'd have just had somewhat of a decent offensive line, we possibly could have some playoff wins right now. Not saying he could have got us to a Super Bowl, but we've had some good teams, I feel like, where I feel we could have made a deep run at it. And the playoffs is like whoever's hot at the right time in the playoffs, you got a good chance to keep it rolling. Like the Bengals got hot. And they just kept it rolling because the Bengals had a tough road.
Yeah.
They had to go through Tennessee. Yeah, Tennessee. The 10-7. They had to go through Tennessee. They had to go through Kansas City. Like they had a tough road to get there. They was just hot at the right time. And we possibly could have got hot in that 2014 year. But, we kind of got robbed. It is what it is. But the people up top blew it, plain and simple.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. I think they should have probably let Caldwell keep it rolling because the team loved him. They played hard for him. That's where I felt like we kind of really made that mistake. And we should have just kept building our defense.
That's true because that whole game, he may not have had a run game, but the Rams did keep giving him back to football.
They kept giving him a shot.
You got to respect that because they held him in the game and then they closed the game.
They kept giving him a shot, bro, because his arm can win you games. Like Stafford alone can get you 5 wins.
Yeah, I agree with that.
He can get you 5 wins. Now you throw a defense around him who can win him a couple of games. Shoot, you could end up with 9-7 or now this down at 10-7 just off that. Now you add in Megatron and Golden Tate. Like now that we should be elevated to a couple more wins, but we just, it's the Lions organization. Yeah.
Brad,
we're not the best.
I was looking at the craziness of our GMs in the past because you understood this more. Like you understood what they were doing with their general manager situation. So I'm looking through this today. So they hired Matt Millen, who has 0 experience.
Buns.
A TV commentator. They hired a TV commentator. Now I read a funny
Buns.
Quote. So William Ford, rest in peace. I guess he asked him to become the general manager. And Matt Millen said, "I'm not qualified." They hired him as their GM. Now,
and that's why we took 3 wide receivers in the top 10 picks 3 years in a row.
But he did have Martin Mayhew, who was working with him. And Mayhew ultimately, he took over the job when they fired him. I wouldn't say they were going the right direction. I don't remember that well, but I know that they kind of got going a little bit because they had the Jim Schwartz and then the Caldwells. Like there was some years in there. They were going towards something. They had a defense going on, things like that. They were building towards something. And then it's unfortunate, that he passed away because he probably would have kept riding with him because that was his guy. Like not necessarily it was his guy, but he probably would have kept riding with that longer than Martha Ford did. See, I think what happens, this is just a theory, but like when you hire a guy that either is recommended or it's not someone that you really went out and got, you're way quicker to pull the trigger on these dudes because you just look at results. You don't actually look at, okay, why did that happen? How can we make this right? Because it's not your guy. And Martha Ford was very quick to pull that trigger when you were 1-7. And then Martha Ford steps down. So Martha Ford steps down because, really, Martha Ford, she was recommended to hire Bob Quinn, right? And Matt Patricia.
Yes.
But she stepped down, so Sheila Ford Hamp fires Matt Patricia and Bob Quinn. Those weren't her dudes. So now we're here again with Sheila Ford Hamp, Dan Campbell, and Brad Holmes. I love the way that she approached it, the way that she went at it, but we knew we were in a bad spot when we lost 40-7 to the Buccaneers without Stafford. Like that really told you the whole story. You lost 40-7. Like it wasn't even close, man. If you want to point to any reason we're going in the right direction, it's because we were competitive with Tim Boyle in a couple of games this past year. You got blown out with Chase Daniel. Like we've lost to Chase Daniel. You got destroyed with him. You can't even keep it competitive, man. What's up?
But I don't know. I was about to keep ranting, but I'm trying to calm down about.
If you got to rant, you got to rant. Right?
No, how we just wasted Matt Stafford. Like I'm happy he got his Super Bowl. It feels good. It feels kind of good, just because that was our quarterback for so many years, and both of us grew up watching him. You know what I mean? So it does feel good, but it's not the Lions getting that Super Bowl, so I don't have that like that high. You know what I mean? Like
I wasn't like excited when they won. Like I wasn't cheering or nothing. I was just happy.
I was happy.
I was happy for the touchdown. That's where I got hype.
I was definitely happy.
I was just kind of chilling. I was like, all right.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I yelled out, my guy got his ring. I did yell that out. He got his ring, but I wasn't like, I wasn't on like a high.
The touchdown,
Like I wasn't on I was on a more of a bigger high when Penei Sewell fell to us in the draft. Like I was on a little high. I'm not gonna lie. Like I was on a bigger high then. But I mean, I'm happy for him. We wasted him 100%. But our organization, like our team, is headed in the right direction. I truly believe that. And I know we're going to make the playoffs this coming season. But Stafford did also have to deal with Aaron Rodgers in his division. Like, I don't want to make excuses, but when you got AR-12, one of the greatest quarterbacks of all time in your division, it's going to make things tougher on you.
That's true. But I will give them credit because this was supposed to be the best division in football, the NFC West, and they won the whole thing. Year one, Stafford win the whole division, right? Wasn't that the best division in football? That's what they told us.
I've been preaching it for the past year. The NFC West is the best division in football. Yes, they are. Really, they are.
He won it year one, Brad. Year one, he won the division.
I called it. I knew they was gonna win it. Matt Stafford is something special, bro. He's great. Great. Why are you laughing?
I got these notes, man. It's crazy. Like.
Let me get these notes.
I'm optimistic though. Because like I said, with the run game, we're kind of going somewhere with it, and I hope we don't mess up stuff in the front and the very top where it's like we start. Okay, Sheila Fordham step down. Like no, don't step down. These are your dudes. This is what you did. This is all you did. You made that decision to hire them. They're handling everything from now on. So rock with those guys. Give them a chance, and like I said, the running game's going in the right direction. Defensively, we got to get it going. We got a lot of things that we got to get rolling, but it also is. It's kind of what it does is this kind of felt like an experiment. Is how Joseph's dad put it, and I thought this was great. It felt like an experiment. Because for all these guys that didn't know what they were talking about, that said Stafford's the problem in Detroit and he's the problem, and Stat Padford. I mean, when did that become a thing? I just have to throw that out there. Who started Stat Padford? Seriously, we had fans bashing on our own quarterback for trying to win, as if we didn't win 8 of our 9 games in comeback fashion to make the playoffs in 2016. Like, what kind of craziness is that?
Stat Padford, come on, man. Quit playing.
It's crazy, but this is like the experiment's done, right? We saw it 1 year out, he wins the whole thing. That doesn't happen. So the experiment's done. You were the problem. We know you were the problem. But what that will do is it forces us to, I think it should force them to open their eyes further than the quarterback spot and say, okay, hold up. We gotta get something going here, because clearly we just wasted. We had that and we did nothing with it. So we have to get these other things rolling. And I think that's where the door kind of opens up, because now you get to see that firsthand. You have that evidence. Barry never got that evidence, and I know he didn't play the same position. Kelvin, all these greats. And some of them will get dinged. I think even Kelvin got dinged. Well, he didn't make plays in the playoffs because he's only in 2 of them, 3 of them. Like, yeah, he's not going to make plays. But he's not there.
He didn't have that many opportunities.
Exactly. Like, the experiment's done. Stafford finally got out, and he can live to tell about it. I did it. So now the Lions look at that and say, okay, we got to get things figured out here. It's beyond just that, because we may have people that we don't know what we have because we can't do anything with it. The experiment's already kind of been done with Goff because we already seen him in a Super Bowl. So you know where you have to get to as a team, and hopefully that opens their eyes beyond just the quarterback spot.
We got to build a lot around Goff. The perfect storm.
You don't need the perfect
storm. The perfect storm needs to be around Goff.
Let's build the perfect storm. I hope we do. Let's build the perfect
storm. I think we have a good chance of doing it. We're going to have some salary cap this offseason. We got a ton of draft picks, 2 in the first round. Like, we're about to build around him. So this year Goff was about to get all eyes on you. And I ain't talking Tupac, Goff. Ooh. All eyes is on you, Bubba. All eyes. Hey, real quick, shout out to Niner by Nature 88. Hey, Debo that like button for us, y'all. Please, it really helps out the channel.
Hold up.
Just take a couple seconds, hit the X on the chat, click the like, and yeah, man, show us some love. Click subscribe also if you ain't subscribed. But we do appreciate y'all tapping in. We really do. Make sure you click that like button. Hold on, really quick. Somebody had a question up here. Hold on. This is for would you draft a receiver with one of her first round picks? Yeah. If it's the right receiver sitting there.
Yeah.
Would you, Dose?
For sure.
With the second pick?
No. No.
The 32nd pick.
There's no way I do it the second pick.
No
way, man.
Drake London, second pick.
No.
I had to ask.
9 drinks.
I had to ask.
Dude, I'm telling you, this was the funniest thing. So I told you about it a little bit when I was watching that sports show. I had to because it was before the Super Bowl. And they were talking about Stafford, and the dude said, I told you I turned it off when he said, yeah, Stafford's only been in 1 Pro Bowl. Like, are you
cares
ready?
about
Pro
Bowl? Pro Bowl? Nobody care about Pro Bowls.
1 Pro Bowl. That's why he's not good, because he's been in 1 Pro Bowl. What?
You see, we should throw a brick at him. Line him up and throw a brick at him.
You know what? I might be coming around to it, right?
You're being nice. No, I wouldn't throw rocks or something. No, throw bricks at him. They be talking nonsense, Brody.
Gosh, that's the dumbest thing, dude. It's like,
see,
I like what 9 Drink said because it reminded me. Stafford literally in 2 years had an 0-16 team. Not 2 years, 3 years, but that 1 year he was hurt. Basically, his 2 years playing. He had a team that was 0-16 at 10-6. Same thing basically Burrow just did that everybody's like losing their mind about. You know, like it's, I don't know, right? I'll leave it there. You know, we're wearing the Stafford jerseys today. Close the book on it. Congratulations.
Should we take them off now since we're closing the book?
Take them off. I mean, I kind of don't want to because then, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm cold. So I'm just going to be.
Oh, you're cold.
I'm actually kind of cold. So
you cold.
I don't really have another shirt to put on. So I was kind of like rocking with it because it's kind of warm wearing this. I'm not going to lie, man.
All right, we'll keep them on. I ain't want to expose my chest hair anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. You're not wearing a shirt? What are you doing?
Oh, yeah, I got a shirt on under here. I do. I was going to take it all off and burn the jersey.
Oh, you could do that. I ain't going that far, right?
Yeah, I'm not burning my Stafford jersey. I wouldn't do that. No.
No, Red.
Let's get it, man. You ready to talk about your boy Goffle?
I'm not.
Where he falls?
Look, what this is a tier list. So we made a tier list of our top quarterbacks. Not our top quarterbacks, just ranking quarterbacks in the league.
Tiers.
Based on last year's performance. Put in a tier list, you know.
Okay.
And we did that based on last year's performances. I feel like I have a very fair tier list. Brad's probably is crazy. I'm pretty sure. Brad, what are we ranking by? What are the tiers?
Hold on real quick.
Hold up.
My list isn't crazy. I'm gonna have the most accurate list out of those two.
Bro.
I already know. This is how I'm going to because you said Jared Goff is top 10.
Brad, look, y'all taking out the
definitely
context,
said
man.
he was a top 10 quarterback.
This is what I said because we were ending the show. And I was just at a glance because I didn't make one. I just like at a glance, I was like, hold up, is Jared Goff top 10? Like, that's all I said.
And I believe you text me later that night and said, I think Jared Goff is like, top 10. And I'm like, bruh.
Goff in top 10. Yeah, based on how I did it, based off of last year's production, based on how these dudes played. Now, Brad, hold up.
What? I'm holding.
I know a lot of us were on this, but come on, man. Just because it may look crazy on the surface, give it some time. Because I remember I did have Stafford ranked number 4 a couple years ago, and I feel like right now it looks pretty good. Yeah, it looked pretty. I got some hate for it when I did it, when I put him right there next to Aaron Rodgers, but I feel like it looks pretty good now. Chat, what are they saying? Willis to Detroit, right? You can give him that if you want to. What do you think? Willis to Detroit? I think he's going to Pittsburgh, but you can let him know.
I hope he ain't coming to Detroit. I don't want the kid. I don't. And I'm starting to feel like, you know what? Let's not even if we get a quarterback, let's get it in round 5 and back.
Really?
Because I mean, let's just get a bunch of pieces.
Howell sitting there at pick number 67.
67, that's what, 3rd?
Yeah, first pick in the 3rd round.
I'm probably might have to take Sam. If Sam Howell fall to the 3rd, I'm probably taking Sam Howell.
It's your dude, though.
I mean, I just didn't think he would fall that far. But if he's sitting there in the 3rd, I'm probably gonna take him. But I'm not gonna lie. But I need to see what else is out there too. But if Sam Howell's sitting there in the 3rd, you're taking him also. Keeping him 100. Go. You're taking him in the 3rd. Sam Howell.
Okay. Probably. Yeah.
The chat's taking him too. The chat is too. They don't even have to see it. I know they're gonna take him
though. So if it's Chad Muma versus Howell, I'm taking Chad Muma. I'm sorry, I have to do it.
Chad Muma or Sam. I'm gonna take Muma. I'm gonna take Muma also too.
Okay.
I would take Chad.
Or Christian Watson. This Red. I'm excited for draft talk. Stafford is number 1. Stafford.
Hey, shout out to Panda.
Per last quarter of season. Now this is like the whole. I was doing it as a whole from 2020.
I'm doing it from a whole. I'm doing it from a whole, and I'm kind of sprinkling in like their body of work also.
Oh, okay. So you mixing it up on us. All right, that's fair. No, that's fine. That's fine.
Just a sprinkle of body of work.
And I am including playoffs. This ain't MVP voting. I don't care about the MVP. This includes playoffs. All right. You had a chance to play. Let's see what they did. So it includes that.
Ben, I said he top 8.
Mine's way higher than that. What you see, Bob? Ready about to like? So, Rad, let's make this. We're gonna make it live.
You ready?
Right? We're gonna make it live.
I mean, let's go.
Oh, you already got yours made? Wait, pull out the screen, Rad. Get out the screen.
I'm Reggie.
What is this?
Whose is that?
I don't know. Get that off the screen.
That's yours.
That's not mine.
It was definitely yours.
No, Rad, I made mine. I have to make mine.
That was definitely yours, Bubs. But it's okay.
Okay, are we gonna?
That list was Buns. That list was Buns.
Are we gonna make it live? Mine's not. That's not mine. Are we making it live?
Mine's done.
Okay, I thought we were gonna like put him into spots though live and just have it off to the side.
Oh,
you don't want to do that?
I guess I can redo it. I don't know.
No. Don't do it. Have yours made. That way you know where you're putting them.
I had mine made.
Right.
And I was just gonna talk through it.
Gonna just talk through it.
But I mean, you can put it up there. We can do it live.
Okay, let me. So it's elite, great, good. Let me retype these in because I
hold on. It's elite, great, good, average, buns / backups.
Now we're going. All right, let's do it.
All right, you're going first, and then I'll walk you through mine.
Okay.
Because I got my list right here, and we can talk through it. You Reggie?
No, that ain't it. Hold up. It's sharing the wrong screen. How do I share the? Is it? Oh, okay. No, I figured it out. Okay, now I got it. Now I'm ready. He
said, "How was booty cheeks?" Niner by nature. I was rocking with you. Hey, make sure you hit that like button for us. You dig? How was the second? Was the best QB at the Senior Bowl? I probably would agree with that.
That's coming from a Notre Dame fan, so I'm pretty sure he don't even like North Carolina like that.
I like how I'm rocking with how. You ready?
I'm ready. I got mine up there.
You ready? Go hit those like buttons for us and click subscribe. Let's go. Bring it up.
All right.
Let me see what you got. Buns, injury, backup.
Welcome to the tier list. Let's do this. Yeah.
QB tier list, y'all. Let us know how Dose is doing, which we do. We already know he's gonna do terrible.
I disagree, but okay.
And then I got my list ready, and then I'll walk you through it. Yep. I would agree there.
I'm trying to. Okay, these I might have to. These might be kind of different. Like I might have to like reorder them once I get them all in there. Now that I'm looking at it, but we'll get it. Okay, so boom. I'm gonna have to
didn't play. Yep. He has to go there because he didn't play.
He's gonna be at the bottom. He's gonna be at the bottom. All right, let's see if I can find these dudes. Dang, right. I'm struggling to find people. Hold up.
Just start. I would start.
Now we rolling. All right.
Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna reorder these once we get them in there.
Okay.
I may have put too many in the buns category. I feel like these guys probably could have went to average, but it's okay.
I got a lot.
I didn't know we were naming it buns, but it's all good.
I got a lot in my.
I know we were going with buns. All right. Is that where he is? Hold up. Let me see. Yes. No, wait. Hold up. Okay. Make sure I'm not missing anything. This is Nick Foles, right? Yeah. Okay.
That's Foles for sure.
Okay. I think that's. Do I have him in there? I don't think I did. I probably should put him in there though, huh? Oh yeah,
no. It says Zach Wilson is buns.
All right. I think I'm missing. It's okay.
Well, you got a way longer list than mine.
Yeah. See, I didn't know we were calling it buns. I was just putting the bad words out. I know we were gonna do it like that. All right, boom.
Well, you got two in buns, huh?
Hold up, Brad. Let me work it out. Let me work out the kinks, man. It'll look good. All right. Nope. Dude, Alex, go back here. He didn't play. All right. What do I have after that? Okay. Bam.
Ooh, Zach Wilson's in buns.
Yep. How we feeling, Chad? What we thinking, man? Boom.
Zach Wilson is buns on Panda. Ken said it looks like a good start.
Yes, sir. Okay. Oh, I'm missing a couple. Oh, here we go. Bam. Put him in there.
That's a good point, Panda. He said we need a rookie spot.
Oh, yeah. I guess I'm kind of throwing rookies in here too. So yeah. Every rookie's in buns. I'm just it's not always their fault, because it is where you're at.
Or it probably is their fault.
It could be their fault.
You know what? It is their spot. We're not gonna give them a break just because they're a rookie. Welcome to the NFL.
I'm gonna give them a break.
I'm not.
I got to, because their situations are garbage. You're the top pick. The Jacksonville was a disaster. I can't hate on him for that. You gonna hate on him for that disaster, Red?
Why don't we take
It's Trubisky?
Okay, so to let everybody know, Buns, injury, and backup is also rookies.
I think that's my guys right there for that tier. I didn't know we were calling it Buns, but it's fine. We'll just rock. I'm not gonna
edit it really quick right there. Hit the
no. Let me not confuse myself. I'll just rock with it like this, and if I want to change it afterwards, it's okay.
Oh gosh,
rookies are definitely in this list too.
Okay.
All right. Who is the guy in the suite? Is it dude in the suite?
In the suit?
All right.
Trevor Lawrence.
The suit. Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence. Sunshine.
I said the suite. All right. Ready? Here we go. Let's get into this now. This is where it really, really counts, right? Oh my gosh, I'm failing. Oh, there it is. All right. Here we go. Bam. Yep. I probably could have just showed mine instead of doing this. This might be unnecessary. Wait, should I just show mine? This feels unnecessary.
I thought we were going to show ours and then we just talk through it.
More suspenseful if I. Okay, you know what? Let's just talk through it. This is dumb. Sorry, Red. This is a dumb idea.
Do you still have your list or no?
Yeah, I have my list. Let me just share that one. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
This is unnecessary. I'm just redoing
it. You're fine.
All right. Let's hold up. Red, you got yours ready?
I'm Reggie Miller.
All right, I'll throw mine up though first because you want to see the right one so you can cheat. That's cool.
No, mine's ready, Bubby. I'm ready.
You can cheat. Let's go. Throw it up there.
You ready?
I'm ready. It's done.
All right.
We're
gonna go from top to bottom or bottom to top?
Let's work from bottom to top. So
all right, here's his list.
Same y'all just saw. Of course, we got the rookies all in there. I don't think any rookie really played well. I guess Davis Mills isn't on here. He should be on here somewhere. I don't know where he's at. Who we got? Tua. Yeah, that's kind of a mess. You know what? Let me change this. Let me not be that disrespectful because now it's called Buns. I don't want to be that disrespectful. But we got all the rookies in here. Daniel Jones, of course, is in here. It seems like they're probably going a different direction. Cam Newton was kind of like a weird backup, but then he started, so I have him down here. Drew Lock was also behind Teddy Bridgewater, so I couldn't put him higher. A lot of backups. Basically, backups didn't play, and whatever the heck was going on. So you get the bottom of the bottom. That's what you at the bottom of the barrel, right? But you got any complaints, Brad? What do you think?
Let me see. Who should? No, it looks decent.
I tried to order them from best in that category to worst.
See, I didn't do that.
Okay, I tried to do that. That's what I was doing. So at the bottom, Justin Fields to me was the best of the worst, if that makes sense, or the best of the rookies, I guess.
I didn't do that.
Okay. Well, for my list, I did. So let's move that average category then. Let's go to average. Average. Starting off the best of the average. I actually think, again, this one could be moved up now that we got names to it, but he's the best of this group. Jameis Winston, he was playing well. He just didn't play the whole season. 14 touchdowns, 3 picks. He was playing real well, and he actually had them rolling. I think he only had 2 losses. He was playing pretty well for them, and I know they blew out the Packers, so that gives you a little extra bump there. Jalen Hurts led him to the playoffs. He probably could push him up too. Then I got Jimmy Garoppolo. I feel like they're all kind of in that, in that category. Teddy Bridgewater was a starter. I don't think Bridgewater's bad, especially as a backup. Ben Roethlisberger. It was kind of hard to watch Ben Roethlisberger this year. I'm gonna be honest, but shout out to Ben Roethlisberger. He's retiring, and then Tua took my lower. So there's my average. These guys are average. I view it as average. I think Jameis Winston actually played better than average. He just didn't play the whole time, so I put him in average.
Okay.
What you think, Rab?
You're missing a couple people in there, but
I'm missing some dudes in there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, you know what? I feel like the way I look like Baker Mayfield.
I think he should have been in that.
Now we got names to this. You're making this difficult on me. You see what you're doing, Red? Let me do this. Let me go like this. Like somewhere right here.
Oh, so you I didn't rank my people. I just got a list in there.
Okay. See, if you're in there, now I feel better about this. I feel better about this now.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we good?
Yeah, we're gravy.
All right, that moves me to the good category. We're gonna start it
Wait,
off.
you still missing somebody in that average.
Would you put who'd you put in there?
In the average?
Yeah.
It's the guy next to Carr in between Lamar. He should be an average.
Based on last year, who?
The guy on your good list.
Yeah.
There's somebody in the good list that should drop down to
Let's move
average.
over to the good. Let's go over
It's
to
the
the good
guy next to Carr
So what we
in
got
between Lamar Jackson.
Work our way up. So all the way on the right, we got Carson Wentz. Losing to Jacksonville was rough.
Hold on.
I'll put Well, hey, we'll get to it.
Can you hear me?
I'm gonna talk it out. Let me talk it out.
I didn't know if you can hear me. I didn't know if you
needed.
I
hear you, man.
I don't know if you needed to see my face.
Hey, I can
It's
see
the guy It's the guy in the middle, in between Carr and Lamar Jackson. That guy.
You're not letting me break it down. You're not letting me break it down for the people, man.
Go ahead, bro.
Let me let them know. Okay. So let's move on to good category. At the very bottom, I got Carson Wentz. Then we got Ryan Tannehill. Now, Ryan Tannehill was not good this season. His team was just good. But I will give him some credit that they did what they did without, Derrick Henry. Matt Ryan, this was kind of tough to put him this low because I actually think Matt Ryan's a solid quarterback. That's why he's in the good category. His team was kind of a mess. He's still rolling, though. He's still doing his thing. Are they going quarterback next? I don't know. Kyler Murray was awful when Hopkins went down. So he had to get pushed down. He just completely fell apart. And now they got all this going on. Who knows what's going on with Arizona? That throws into it too. Mac Jones. It's tough because we're really basing this off of last season, right? This isn't necessarily saying like, okay, who would you take, this guy or this guy? This is based on how they performed last season. I thought Mac Jones in his system, he did what they asked of him, and he got him to the playoffs. So I put Mac Jones in there. Lamar Jackson, he missed some time, so I couldn't put him much higher than this. He missed time. His statistics weren't very good, but he did have them winning. It was a huge loss without him, but just because he missed time, I didn't get to see those games. Then we got Jared Goff, who, of course, had a way better second half, finished as one of the best quarterbacks in football. Derek Carr got into playoffs. Derek Carr he's an interesting quarterback to me. Derek Carr is he's interesting to watch. That's how I would describe Derek Carr. He'll make some good throws and he makes some really questionable throws. They take a lot of shots though too. I don't know. What do you think, Ray? What do you think about that good category? Let him know.
That good category kind of looks similar to mine. I just have a couple people drop down from that list and some people above the good. But for the most part, I think we got some of the good. You know what I mean?
Right. But okay, we're about in the same boat there.
There's definitely two people should be dropped down from that list.
Okay, disagree, but okay.
And one person should be moved up. But that's just mine. You know what I'm saying?
Who's the person other than the one that you're talking about that should be dropped down?
I think Wentz should. I got Wentz as like average.
Yeah, I get that. See, that's the thing though. I didn't know.
And I'm a Carson Wentz fan. I really am. I
didn't know we were calling these average and good and stuff. That's why mine's a little thrown off.
He's on the cusp. Like, you know what I mean?
I was just trying to fill them. Like, I was trying to rank these in an order rather than necessarily put them into no group. You know what I'm saying? So, like, the titles are kind of messed up a little bit. They're kind of wonky, if you know what I mean. So, like, because I was like, okay, I'll go Carson Wentz over Jameis Winston. So I put him there. So that I wasn't really looking at good and average. But that moves us to the second tier. And this is our top 10. I wanted to make it like a top 10. So that's why I did that. So top 10, I had Russell Wilson last year. Did not have his best season like Russell Wilson does. I guess that's a little bit of your sprinkle in there, who he is. Dak Prescott, he had it's crazy statistical year. Hey, you want to talk about Stat Padford, okay? Joe Burrow. Yeah, oh my gosh. I feel like Joe Burrow is way too overhyped after this past year. Like, he got way too overhyped by the end. Maybe I was just tired of hearing about him. I don't know. But it was just, he's good. He's a good quarterback. He's a top 10 quarterback. He's going to be really good. But I don't know. He ain't all the way ready yet. And it's not his fault. His team's also not perfect around him. Justin Herbert had another good year. So shout out to Justin Herbert. I didn't think he'd actually play that well this year. So shout out to Herbert. Then I got Kirk Cousins. Kirk Cousins, he's a good quarterback. In this category, he's a great quarterback. I think Kirk Cousins is underrated big time. What? You don't think Kirk Cousins is a good quarterback?
Bruh.
What?
You're tripping.
Right, you gotta what? Why?
Kirk Cousins is great.
I didn't.
You're tripping.
Hold up. Let me explain myself. I didn't know this was going to be called great. I was just trying to make a top 10, man. Look, we should not put the titles on here because
can we move him down there? Let's go and move him down.
No. Because based off of last year, to me, he had a better season than Joe Burrow. Justin Herbert, you know what? I'll give you this. Here's what I'll do. I'll give you this. Because actually, this is how I originally had it read. Originally, it was like this. But I'll do this. I'll give you one of these. I'll give you one of these. Based off of last year, I think you could put Kirk where Joe is, but I'll give you one of those. Just because we're kind of adjusting on the fly here. And that moves us on to the elite category, is what it's called now. There's my top 5 from last year. Mahomes had a rough patch at the beginning, had some interceptions, but he got it rolling. Josh Allen, he was great last season too. Josh Allen just keeps getting better. Tom Brady. Okay, Tom Brady, you were trying to make a case for him for MVP, so Tom Brady.
He should have won MVP.
He was still that dude last year. He
44, 45 had his best career year. Like,
jeez, man, he was good. And then, of course, I got to put Aaron Rodgers up there. But the way he performed in the playoffs, he wasn't the best quarterback, even though he won the MVP. And that's where I put Stafford because, I mean, if I'm being real here, yeah, maybe he didn't have the best stats, but he had some of the best stats. And he played the best out of any quarterback in the playoffs. So, other than maybe Josh Allen, because Josh Allen just lost because he didn't get the ball back. So maybe Allen would be here. But Stafford kept winning, and he kept balling out. So he's the best quarterback in the league based on last year. So there we go, Rad. So I got Goff at 12.
So so you definitely ranked all yours. I didn't rank all mine.
I was trying to go like that. I wasn't trying to go by. So I got Goff at 12. You know, I wasn't paying too much attention to the tiers. I probably shouldn't have used the tier list then because it kind of throws it off. But yeah,
because I went tiers.
Okay, so we doing this a little different.
We are. So that's your so Stafford's the number 1 quarterback in the NFL.
Yep. Stafford's 1. Got Rodgers 2. Brady 3. Well, even though he's retiring, so I guess Allen would slide up and so would Mahomes. Herbert, Burrow, then Kirk, I guess at this point he'd be 8. Dak 9. Russell 10. Derek Carr 11. Goff 12.
You're tripping.
No, let's be honest here though. Tell me what's crazy about this. Can we show our faces?
What's crazy?
I just want to know what's crazy.
What's crazy about this is Stafford being number 1.
How is that crazy?
Bruh.
Hold up. So tell me this, Rad. Answer this. People weren't saying that Joe Burrow was going to be the best quarterback in the league if he didn't win that Super Bowl.
They
would have said that. I hate people say that. Brad, look, let's break this down.
You hear people saying that on ESPN, NFL, those major no. I don't care what they say. Bro, he's not the best quarterback in the NFL. I got mad love for him.
No, Rad. Look, you got how I'm ranking this. I'm not saying I would take this quarterback over that quarterback. That's how it's ranking. I'm ranking them based on how I thought they performed throughout last season as a whole. So there's health that goes into that. There's how you played as a whole playoffs.
So you're going that because he won the Super Bowl, he's the number 1 quarterback.
He was the best quarterback in the playoffs. And he was also one of the best in the regular season.
You know what?
Was he not? Am I tripping? Tell me I'm tripping because
I mean, he had a solid season. I mean, the picks were a little high, but all those weren't his fault. I know how I'd be going. He did win his Super Bowl. I got mad love for Stafford, but I still can't put him over Mahomes. AR-12.
Mahomes fell apart. Mahomes was a ghost.
Brady.
Mahomes did.
Allen.
Tell me this. Stafford would have let that happen. What Mahomes let happen on his home field up 21-3 wouldn't happen. His team would have blew the game around him, and he would have finished it off. Mahomes did nothing in the entire second half, and he threw the pick, which beat the other team. He did nothing. Bro, every challenge Stafford had, he came back and beat him. They tried to lose for him, and he made the plays. I can't not put him there. What did Rodgers do? 3 points? You scored 3 points in a playoff game at home? Tom Brady. He beat Tom Brady, so I have to be fair to him. Josh Allen's the only other guy, but he was out, so I can't.
I'm hearing you. I mean, everything you say is making a lot of sense. It is, but I just can't do it. And we both love Stafford. You know what I'm saying? I love Stafford.
It's no love. It's just how he played all together last year.
I still can't do it. I can't do it.
Who do you? I want to see who you got at number 1. Okay, man, you got any?
I don't have mine. Mine's not ranked 1 through 10 or anything, but I can talk you through that once we get done with this list. But I mean,
it's different.
Let's get it.
I have to say about the Goff one though, I really don't think it's crazy. We can joke it's crazy. I don't think it's crazy. If you look at who actually had behind him, either they were hurt, they didn't play well. Everybody had rough patches in that same group.
Let me see. Let me
12
look.
is a fair spot. 12 is a very fair spot based on how he played last year.
Okay, everybody behind Goff, I'm gonna tell you who I'm taking over him.
None of them.
Lamar Jackson, I'm taking over Goff. Nope, and I'm not even the biggest Lamar Jackson fan.
He's hurt. How can I put him on there if you only played half the games?
I'm taking Lamar Jackson over him.
Brad, this is based on last year.
I told you I'm going off last year.
No.
Last year and a sprinkle of body of work.
I ranked it. You think this is fair though? Because look at how I ranked it. Look from my point of view.
It's not. I'm taking Kyler Murray. I'm taking Kyler Murray over Goff.
Brad, what did Kyler Murray do after Hopkins went down? Tell me, what did he do?
Chat, tell me if I'm tripping, please. Brad. If I'm tripping, Kyler Murray over Goff. If I'm tripping, y'all let me know. But I know I'm not tripping. But he needs to
You're changing the rankings on me.
Kyler Murray
is
not better than Jared Goff.
Brad, what you're doing is you're saying I would take him over him, right? That's what you're saying. You're saying if I had
that's exactly how I'm doing it.
Over Goff. That's not what this is. This is how they played last season. Kyler Murray, I think Goff played better in the situation that he was in. Goff played better as a whole than Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray went to sleep on that team.
I just know
that team down.
I just know if we had Kyler Murray last year, we got probably at least 3 more wins.
No. You know 100%. And then what? Brad, you really think he's winning games with what we had? Brad, he fell apart without Hopkins.
He got scrambling ability.
12.
He's just a better
12.
Bro,
I don't care what he got, Brad. But look,
he's just a better quarterback in general. He has a better arm.
Was he better last year?
He can run better.
Was he better last year?
Yes. I ain't got stats pulled up, but yes, bro. Like
how is he better? Brad, you tell me he didn't fall apart in the last 6 games.
The Cardinals did fall apart towards the end of the season. Yes.
I'm not saying I wouldn't take Kyler necessarily over Goff. Like if I had a team for a game, like who would I take? I'm just saying based on how they played as a whole last year, putting it all into consideration, I have him above Kyler Murray. I would take Goff over Kyler Murray, by the way. I'm just throwing it out there, but that's not what this is. So I get what you're saying. I get what you're coming from. Plus, that's your boy. But based on last year, I'd have him above Kyler Murray. And I feel like all the rest of them are fair. Tannehill didn't play well. Carson Wentz, y'all getting on him to the neck. Matt Ryan was way up and down. Kyler Murray just hit on him. Mac Jones, he played okay, but it was nothing spectacular. Lamar didn't play that much this season. So I feel like it's a fair spot and then none of the other guys from average down played any bit better than Goff did last year. 12 is a very fair spot. Do you don't think that's a fair spot? I don't get it, man. I don't know what else to say, man.
I think your whole list, not your whole list, but that top of that list got kind of cray, to be real. Like I'm going off like sprinkle a body of work.
Okay, we do,
and just like who's better.
We do.
I mean, we're not doing 2 different lists. Most of our list is accurate, but like even you put Kirk Cousins is great. Kirk Cousins ain't great
based on how they played last year. That's what I'm doing. I didn't have names to this. Remember, I was just trying to rank them in an order. So after we had tweaked it a little bit, I feel like that's fair. Put him at number 8. Like if you were ranking quarterbacks in the league, putting Kirk Cousins at number 8 wouldn't be crazy based on how he played last year. He played better than Russell. You disagree?
But at the end of the day, that's dangerous. So he can never be ranked.
I would never take Kirk Cousins over.
I know you're basing it off last year. So let's not base it off last year. Let's just. I want you to read. Can we redo it? Let me show my list, and then let's go off. While I'm showing my list, we're gonna talk through it, but at the same time,
quarterback rankings, bro.
I need you to rank. I thought we were doing quarterback tiers, not like ranked off last year, like just pure rankings. Like,
okay, but can you put you have the sunglasses already on, so I see you. Can you like click the button under sunglasses to see it from what I'm saying? From what I'm saying as how they played last year.
Okay, hold on. Let me click it.
And it's really not crazy to see where I have him. Because it's not.
It's
None
crazy.
of those guys belong. Tell me what's crazy.
I clicked the button.
It's crazy. Kyler Murray, tell me which guy should be above him based on how they played last year.
Above Goff?
Yeah, based on how they played last year. Tell me which guy.
Last year, I mean,
from how I did my list.
I did how you. I do. I'm understanding how you did your list. I really am. I am. But I still think Goff's too high.
Brad, but you're not telling me who should be above him based off of last year.
Kyler Murray, Lamar Jackson.
No,
I mean, I could be crazy. Played. I could be crazy, but I'll probably take Macaroni Jones over Jared Goff.
I give you Mac Jones before I gave you Lamar. To be honest,
I might take Macaroni Jones.
I gave you Lamar because Lamar didn't play.
Like, to be real,
I was trying to be so respectful to Lamar because he didn't play enough and they fell apart without him. So I was trying to be so respectful to be like, hey, you're still in this category, even though you didn't play that much last season. I felt like that was a real, respectful thing.
Here, let's go to my list. This is making my stomach hurt.
It's legit. It's legit, man.
Your list is making
so now explain what your list is, because yours is different.
I'm going to. I'm definitely going to. So my list is off body of work, a sprinkle of body of work, a sprinkle, and just who's the better quarterback, bro.
Brad, hold up. You're not. These are in order, are they?
No, they're not in order.
I can't do it. I can't go.
This is no order.
Oh my God, Red, stop! Man, I'm already looking at this.
This is no order.
Stop, Red. Look, you have Jared Goff. Think about this.
Hold on, he is an average quarterback, bro.
You have Goff with Tua. Oh, I can't, Red. No.
He's an average quarterback.
Oh my.
So I'm gonna walk through my list. Now, mine is not ranked. Mine's not ranked. None not. I'm sorry. Like not in order from like I think Aaron Rodgers is the best. Then Patrick. Like no, this is just I'm throwing them in their tiers, bro. Like I think Danny Jones, right where he needs to be. Cam, and I'm a fan of Cam, right where he needs to be. Alex Smith, right where he needs to be. I think Jimmy G is buns. I think Sam Darnold is buns. Foles, your backup. Baker, you're on the cusp of buns and average. Rookie, I ain't seen enough, but I still don't. I wasn't a fan really. Drew Lock, you're a backup. He was, and then the big homie, Ben Roethlisberger was buns this year.
Okay,
like he was buns this year. Let's go over to backup Trubisky and Watson.
Can I like say something about this? Just I gotta ask you a question. So you're saying, like who is your take, right? What categories you put that quarterback in? So why is Baker and buns? I just want to ask because I know he had a bad year, but I also got keep in mind he was hurt. Before he was hurt, he was balling out. In the year before, he balled out.
You know what?
I just have to ask.
Cusp.
Was he in buns?
He was on the cusp. There. Oh, average. He was on the cusp anyways.
Okay.
He was on the cusp. So there we go. Average quarterbacks. Your guy, Jared Goff.
I can't.
He's average, bro.
Terrible. No.
He's average.
Brad, you have Teddy Bridgewater in the same tier.
Hurts, average now.
Oh, my goodness.
Jameis Winston, average. Tua, I'm average. Teddy Two Gloves Bridgewater, average. Trevor Lawrence, you're a rookie, but just because you sunshine, and I still, I've been watching him since high school Nike camp, I'm going to give him average because I think it was Jacksonville that was holding him down. Carson Wentz is average now, and I'm a huge Carson Wentz fan. I think he's average right now. Fields, yeah. I don't know about Fields. And he's Chicago quarterback, so he's average. And Baker moved up. Good is Carr, Cousins, Tannehill, Matt Ryan, and Macaroni Jones. Hold up. That's a good, that's where they should be tiered right there, bro.
Wait, where?
That's right. I think I'm on point.
No. So I got to add. I just want to ask this question. So Tannehill, right? Where's Tannehill rank amongst those guys in good?
So I'm going to say it's going to go like Carr, Cousins.
Because I think it's
Matt Ryan, Tannehill, then Macaroni Jones. So he's what, the fourth?
Because I just think when you like in all fairness, let's be real here. If you had Tannehill and you had Goff, I don't see what separates Tannehill from Goff, honestly.
His mobility.
His team's better.
His mobility.
Tom Brady's not mobile.
His mobility. You asked what separates the two.
What separates them in terms of how they played over their career? What separates them?
His mobility.
No, not his skill set. What separates him and how he's played?
His mobility. Goff just looks goofy too, man. So he's right where he needs to be.
No, Brad, I don't get it, man. Why, Brad? Why? I don't get it, man.
You really don't think Goff's an average quarterback?
No, I'm asking you about Tannehill specifically.
Okay, Tannehill, I think he's on a better team. His team wins him a lot of games, and having Big Henry can make things easier for you. I do get that.
So this is about career. Someone just asked. This is about what you see in all career, right?
I have a sprinkle of body of work.
But Tannehill wasn't good last year.
And would I take him? Over.
You would take Tannehill over Goff? I don't think Dan Campbell will take Tannehill.
I'm taking Tannehill over Goff. I am.
Oh, he wasn't even good last year, man.
I'm taking Tannehill over Goff. I am, bro.
I just don't know why. Like I don't know the reason.
I really am.
Based on what? Why? What? No, I just want to ask you, like, why would you take him over Goff? Other than he's mobile.
Mobile. He's got a stronger arm. Mobility.
Right. He said mobility.
He just adds another.
Oh my goodness.
Check.
No, it's because no one knows how we're ranking this. Rad's ranking it based on who he would take. I'm ranking it based on how they played last year. If you're going based on how they played last year, Tannehill did not play well last year. He has to be lower than Goff. He played trash.
First off, we're basing it off everything.
If I would have to.
You can redo your list. You can redo your list.
Last year, that's it. That's all I did off of last year. Based off of last year, it makes sense.
You can redo your list, Bubs.
No, I like my list.
Hold on. We go to Bud Joe. Here, hey, remove yours from the stream. Your stop share screen.
Oh, okay.
Okay, we got Bud Joe. Shout out to Bud Joe, man. All right. Conspiracy theory. Campbell told Stafford before the trade to go win his Super Bowl and give DC time to rebuild the Lions and then possibly come back to Detroit in 2023 when Stafford's contract ends.
Yes, I believe that. No, I definitely don't. I don't believe.
I don't think that's a thing. But
I like the conspiracy though. Like, hey, when you become a free agent, no, I think they already said that.
That's a conspiracy. Conspiracy. Okay. Hey, appreciate the love.
That's Bud Joe right there. I like that.
Oh man, I appreciate it. Hey, we got to do it. Thank you, Bud Joe. Thank you. But no, I'm not. I can't buy into it. But yeah. So back to the list. The correct list.
It's not, Brad. It's a different list. You rank it differently. We got to be fair about this.
It's okay. It's about who I'm taking. So let me.
Yeah.
Here it is. It's no order though. These are just.
Like, I'm just opinionated who I'm taking.
Yes.
It's my opinion who I'm taking. Okay, that's fair.
Right. It's tiers. Not like Aaron Rodgers is number one. Who I'm taking. Nothing like that.
Okay.
So let me throw that out there right now. Okay. Where we at? Are we on the good? We did out the good list. Did I hit the good yet?
Yes, we just hit the good. Because I asked you about Tannehill.
Okay, great. I got Dak, Joe Burrow, Herbert, Kyler Murray, Lamar, and Stafford. Those are great. That's the great list there. Good. Would you agree with the great list?
I don't know. It's your opinion, right? I mean, personally, I'd put Stafford in elite based on how he played this year.
I think he's great. I can't put him in that list with Brady.
Stafford went on, won a Super Bowl.
I just can't put him there yet.
What have those dudes done in the playoffs?
I can't put him there yet.
What, Lamar, Kyler? Okay.
Everybody in my.
I'll be crazy, man. Oh my gosh.
So now elites, you got AR12, Mahomes. Bro, Kyler Murray is great, bro. You're tripping.
No, he's not, man. Right,
you're tripping. You just hate Kyler Murray.
I don't hate him. He's just not great.
I think he's great.
Kyler Murray's not a top 10 quarterback. Okay,
Kyler Murray is
definitely. I'm not gonna say that.
Thank you. Okay, because we was about to get a debate going. Kyler Murray is definitely top 10. And then my elite list is
throwing me off. I feel like it's fair where you put him. I just don't feel like he's. I wouldn't label him as great if I was talking about him. But I can see based on like who you have where. I get what you're saying.
And then elite. That's the elites right now. I feel like AR12, Mahomes, Allen, Brady. Even though Brady's done now, and Dangerous. Those are the elites. Now, if I gotta rank them in the top 10, because you did a top 10, let me do my top 10 now. Let's go through the top 10. So Brady's out of it, right? So are we gonna?
Yeah.
You didn't have Brady in yours, right?
I did.
You did?
So Goff would have been 11.
Okay, that's still too high, but okay.
Ooh, Red, looking at that Christian Watson. Hey, okay, Red, we see you.
Oh, well, you're doing too much. You're doing way too much. All right, so I think it's AR-12. Boom, boom. Ooh, we'll put him there.
Wait, so you're going with Tom Brady? Okay.
Oh, wait. I gotta take Tom Brady out. We're taking him out because he's
just put him in the Buns one. Okay, that's fine.
So AR-12, Patrick Mahomes, Allen, Dangerous. Won't have to throw Stafford at 5. Probably have to throw Dak right there. Or wait, Burrow right there at 6. Or do it that way. There it is. Let's move him back a little bit more. I'm taking Kyler Murray.
You taking Kyler over Dak and Lamar?
Yeah. And then I'm gonna probably put it about. That's my top 10 right there. Right there. That's the top 10. That's the top 10 right there. And honestly, I might flip them two around too, to be real. Herbert,
yeah, I would flip that
over Burrow.
Yeah.
That's my top 10 right there. Yep. I think that's a good top 10.
So you would take Stafford over Herbert?
Yes.
For a season?
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I mean, look, it's your top 10 based on their career, and I think it's good. Other than Kyler Murray, is good.
And then wait, let's move it a little further.
I'm
gonna go top 12 because I know golf falls in your top 12. So I'm gonna add 2 more pieces to the pie. You know what I'm saying? Let's add 2 more. Carr's right where he needs to be.
Okay.
Yeah, then Kirk Cousins. That's right there. That's right where he needs to be. Boom. There's my top 12. Let's move them down so people can see.
Okay, yeah, I see what you do. That's
There's
weird.
the top 12.
Is not the okay.
That's my top 12. Boom. That looks great.
That looks solid. I agree. I like some of
that looks amazing. Can we now let's flip back and bring up your top 12.
Okay.
I wish we could put them both on the screen at the same time and compare the top 12.
That would be. Wait, so who?
Chat, how y'all feel about my top 12 real quick? While you're getting yours ready, how you feel about my top 12, chat? I think it's amazing. I
mean, I don't dislike it.
I really do.
Because yours is just like who I'm taking, so I'm cool with it.
There's your top 12.
Kind of. Yeah, based on last year's my top 12. I guess but Brady's also in there, so.
Let's not go off top based off last year. Let's just go off who you taking.
Like who I would take.
Who you taking?
Okay, so let me get this in. Okay, let's get him out. Let's see. I would take.
Let's see his top 12.
I would take
Let me see.
Burrow. I would take Russell Wilson. I'll put Russell up here. Right here. I gotta get these on the same line. It's gonna throw me off. Get these up here. Okay, is that 12 or is that 11? No, this is 12 now, right? Yeah. Okay. Go here. I think. Oh gosh, I don't know, man. I probably take Lamar up here. I just have to have the right offense for him. Because I probably take Lamar over Kirk too. Just depends on who my team is. These two probably could switch these. Josh Allen and Patrick Mahomes. I don't know, man. I don't know. Josh Allen's kind of that dude. I kind of like Josh Allen.
Me too.
Okay. Are we doing this like who I take for a game or a season or going forward? Or
like going forward.
Oh, okay. So let's just say for a season. That way age isn't. Because if I thought
it was going forward.
If I do like going forward big time, then I would have to put like the young guys way up there. You know what I mean? I'm gonna do this.
Okay, a season. We can go a season.
For a season, right? Oh gosh, Rodgers is scaring me, man. It probably looks something like that.
Really? So you're taking Stafford over
I don't know how I feel
AR-12?
about Kirk Cousins where Cousins is. Cousins feels too high.
Cousins is definitely high.
Either. Oh gosh. Yeah, these three are throwing me off. I was gonna do that, but I won't. I'll leave it like that. What do you think, Red?
First off, I'm not taking Stafford over AR-12 or Mahomes or Josh Allen or Russell Wilson. That's why Stafford came in at number 5.
Wait. Let me restart. I'm not restart. I forgot I had some of these guys in here. Okay, hold up. Russell Wilson's going up here, and then this is tough. Okay, if I had Rodgers or Russell Wilson, who would I take? It's hard because I have so much bias against this dude. Let's not doing it. Russell Wilson.
Hey, Chad, we disqualifying Brady because Brady is now retired.
Yes.
I see the comments about Brady. Like, yeah, Brady would be in that top 5 for sure if he was still playing.
I think Lamar's got to go down. Oh, Kirk Cousins or Lamar. I can't trust Kirk, though, either. Like, who could I trust? I don't trust really either of them, to be honest. I trust Dak? No. Fluff it, dude. I think Russell's got to go up here.
See, I was trying to end the show on a good note, but why did you have to put Goff above Dak?
I'm not finished, right? I'm not finished, man.
Okay.
I want to see it.
I was about
to
say,
figure out where I want to put Stafford. This is the hard one. Let's not even, you know what? Hold up, just for 1 second, because I can't do it with him. I can't. Well, I take Stafford or Russ next season. Probably Stafford. But I take Stafford or Josh Allen. That's the tough one. I could see like this. What about okay. And then I think I'd rock something like that. And then
I'm asking the same question.
I'm just gonna hold Aaron Rodgers out for a minute because I can't vote.
Wait, no, this question right here.
What? He's the best quarterback in the league last year. What have you done for me lately? That's what I like that state. I like that
bro. And you taking Stafford over
the hard Mahomes? One there is Russell Wilson. Yeah, I'm taking Stafford over Mahomes.
Wait a minute, Aaron Rodgers needs to be in your top 12. You forgot Aaron Rodgers.
I know. I don't know where to put Rodgers because I have so much bias against him. I feel like I'm cheating wherever I put him.
Rodgers needs to be in that top 3. He needs to be number 1, but Rodgers needs to be number 1, bro.
I don't like him in the playoffs, so I'd probably.
Rodgers needs to be number 1. Rodgers needs to be number 1, and you need to move Goff out of the top 12.
Why?
And Kyler Murray needs to jump into that top 12.
No, Kyler Murray's not good. Where's Kyler Murray at?
You need to swap up. Our list is the same, not in order, but we have the same player, except Kyler Murray needs to flip out Jared Goff, bro.
I could flip Kyler Murray with Derek Carr. I could see doing that.
No, you need to flip Kyler Murray for Jared Goff. Quit playing.
No, I don't. I would take Goff over.
Oh my Lord, you're tripping.
Right, this is opinion. This is who you want. This is what this
you're right. It is your opinion. It hurts my stomach.
If someone sat here and be like, "Look, Kyler Murray, Jared Goff.
It's better than Jared Goff."
No, Kyler Murray fell apart.
Okay, let's end it.
Kyler Murray. How can I trust him?
So right now we about to end it, but I want to know you truly would take Jared Goff over Kyler Murray with the team we got right now. We're building something special.
I don't even hesitate.
No, like say it with a straight face. Like quit playing,
dude. Bro,
no, like I want the truth. I want the real. Like right now, no, dude, like we're not playing right now. We're not playing right now. We're being
right. I didn't even consider Kyler Murray.
Like we're being 100% real right now.
Brad, you know I'm not trying to sit up and lie to people.
I know you don't. You don't. That's not you. You truly would take Jared Goff over Kyler Murray?
Yes.
Gosh, Lee. Did you have your cider today?
I have not had a cider.
That's what it is. That's what it is, people.
Brad, what do you like about Kyler? I mean,
he needs a cider. He hasn't had his cider.
Don't tell me about the fact that he's mobile. Why would you?
Well, I mean, you're asking why would I take him over there? Like he adds another element. He's uber quick and fast. He can make all the NFL throws.
Can't see over the line. Panics, takes off.
He can make all the NFL receiver. When he panics and takes off, he rushes for 20 yards. So, I mean, I'll take that. If you're gonna panic and take off and you get me 20 yards, I'll take that, Brody. Jared Goff takes off.
I don't need Goff to take off. That's not who he is.
It has to happen sometimes.
It does. We saw
Stafford. A play is going to break down.
For a first down last year.
I want an improviser. Jared Goff's not improvising anything. McVay even said it.
I'm not. I get it. I get it. And that's why I got Stafford above Goff.
So why are you taking Goff over Kyler Murray?
I feel more confident. It's the same thing that happened with Stafford. When things, when you're in the playoffs, I feel like things are gonna get ugly. All the plans go out the window. It's like you had a plan till you got punched in the face, right? That's what I feel like happens in those big games. Everybody's got a plan, but all of a sudden Odell goes down. You lose your run game, and you thought these things were gonna be here. I don't trust Kyler Murray when that happens. When it went down, I don't trust him to pick it up. But Matthew Stafford, who went through it, things went down around him every single game in the playoffs, and he was there for it. Goff is a little bit tougher because we've seen him in the playoffs, but he's super young, so he's really young, so it's kind of like a wait-and-see thing. But I know last year, he just kept coming back, and he got better as the year went on. He didn't fold. You know what I'm saying? He could have easily folded last season based on how garbage we were around him at points, but he just kept coming back. It was the word. Kyler Murray may have been better in that situation because he can run, because we couldn't block.
Mm-hmm.
But it's just who the quarterback is. You know what I'm saying? Like, Lamar Jackson is a running quarterback. Certain quarterbacks are going to throw it a lot more. So if Joe Burrow didn't have good receivers, he would be in much more trouble. I think if he had bad receivers and a great offensive line, he wouldn't be as good as he is. He dominates with his receivers. That can win one-on-one. He lays a good ball.
And he can improvise pretty well because he can take off and run and, find somebody open.
He can move a little bit. Red, you should just get a list based on how much they can improvise.
I based my whole list off if you can improvise or not. That's what I based my list on, everyone. But hey, another great show. We appreciate the chat. We appreciate y'all tapping in. Make sure y'all hit that like button real quick for us. Hit the like. And once again, last second dose, we did the most, but somebody's list was better than others. I'm not saying no names.
I'm gonna know it. Y'all didn't convince me to change my mind on my list.
Somebody didn't have their apple cider today, so therefore they think Goff's better than Kyler Murray. Not gonna say no names.
He is.
No, he's not. Man,
we're gonna see it next year. We're gonna see it next year.
I wish we could keep going because you just
Murray, straight up.
You grinding my gears.
He's a better quarterback, Kyler Murray, Red. I would take him over Kyler Murray.
No, you wouldn't.
Absolutely, I wouldn't even hesitate, man.
If Goff was playing for the Rams, you would say that.
What? If Goff was playing for the Rams?
No. If Goff, if
it was.
So if they said, "Hey, we're about to trade for Jared Goff or Kyler Murray,"
the Rams
come to the Lions.
Oh, to the Lions.
Come to the Lions.
Goff. I don't want Kyler Murray. Hey, Vikings, please trade for Kyler Murray. You're making a mistake if you do that.
No, we do not want Kyler Murray in our division.
Please trade for Kyler Murray. Get rid of Kirk Cousins, who's a good he's a good quarterback. I'll say that. He's a good quarterback. Please make that mistake.
You know what? Take us out. Can you give them some more words of confusion and we out of here?
I don't have any.
You're on the clock. You got words of confusion. I love it. I'm ready. Go. When you get out of school.
Oh,
go.
Okay,
go. No. Go.
No, okay, hold up. Let me.
Oh, there it is.
Let me set the
mood.
When
the show's over, go get some cider.
I will. Just got out of school. Your mom said she's gonna be late.
Mm-hmm.
She had to stop and get some food.
Mm-hmm.
She hit up McDonald's.
Mm-hmm.
And you know what she do? She got Rad's sandwich. Oh, snap. But the breakfast menu was closed because it's 3:00.
Ooh,
so that's where you have to
improvise.
Improvise like Brad's list.
Mm-hmm.
Improvise.
Well, all right. Y'all heard it.
Yep.
The word of the day. Improvise. And we out. Hit that like button.